and we get some potions. Okay, I can actually stake at 10,000. I was not. That must be some perk I have gotten. So this really requires me to win here. Welcome back to another episode of the Noldor campaign here. I promised you we would be right back with an army, and here we are. Some of them are wounded because we ran out of food, but we are definitely ready to move on here with our campaign. I have sent Arwen on the task of creating an army, and so have I done with our dwarven friend. However, he managed to get captured last time and spawned all the way down here in Rohan somewhere, so he is right there and gathering up strength. Sorry about that. So Arwen is just recruiting troops here. However, she needs a lot of troops to be able to be summoned, as she needs half her capacity. So that's about 300 troops here until we can summon her. But that said, we are going to get a great friend in Arwen once she is at capacity. But we need to be mindful of our money here, because we're spending a lot on this. All right, a lot of oops just came out here, so let's take care of these. And this might also give us some loot, so we are able to pay off our soldiers. This should be quite easy, shouldn't it? See if we can't get some riding skill here. We need to get to 95 to get a new horse. That I would like. It's good that my friends here can see something, because I definitely can't. But easy for us. Let's see, is there something of value? Not really. Can take all the food, and I will just give away the rest here, and let's get some upgrades. Hopefully we can get all of our guys upgraded to archers. I will keep an eye on Arwen here, because there are still Gundabad troops in the area, so if she's getting attacked, I want to be close by so I can help her out. I have a, what can we call it, a thing for getting arable. Look at how many defenders there are here. We should definitely be able to take that soonish, but I do think it requires help from some of these guys, so we will have to get them on a recruiting task here. Arwen are getting recruits, and each counts for 2, so that's good enough. Should we just take care of this Orcish raiding camp while Arwen is here? We could do that, just to get a little bit of loot here, because we are spending a lot and our settlement income is almost nothing. So yeah, let's just, do we have recruits? We do still have recruits. Let's get these going. So you guys, you can just charge, and I will charge with you. Are they just shifting back and forth? No, fire at will. Let's see here, 27 oopses. Oh, he just got hit right in the face while fighting me, and I'm getting good protection here. And we got to 150 two-handed there. we're getting a couple of kills. So we went to, okay, we were 150 before. Let's get these guys in there and see how many we had to defeat in the last battle. Seems like we have one upgrade, so hopefully we will get a couple more. They decide to hit. Well, I am kind of taking most of the kills here. Let's see, we got 9 left. Maybe I can draw some aggro. Nope. Seems like it's like the same guy who's just killing all the orcs here. He must at least have been upgraded. There we go. 300 damage. Don't know which one of them I killed. Alright, let's see here. I would of course like to fight them to get their stuff, but look at how many there are. We are going to take the duel here. There we go. I don't know if we actually get those guys' loot, but we are going to take some prisoners here, and let's just take some of this. That was not a lot of experience we gave away. That's just how it is. We never actually took care of this raiding party or raiding camp, so let's do it now. And maybe we should go to Leoglund and get that over with. And when I say get that over with, I of course mean trade. So let's just send these guys in. Guess they are best out here, so let them fire out here and I can help them inside the cave. But I guess I will just spare you for this part, and we will be back with the duel. Alright, we are now done with the cave here. Okay, so I guess when they only present 3 here, we will not take the duel. Then I want my dear friends to have a possibility of gaining some experience. That was fast. Couple of berserkers, they must be pretty good units. Also, these are not just recruits anymore, so that's pretty good for the loot, I would think. Yeah, we get some decent armor here, and we can give the rest away. I guess I will take the chance and go to Leoglund to sell some of this loot that we have gotten. So that was a large save. I was just getting afraid of that was a what do we call that? A crash. All right, but Leoglund just got besieged right when we got here, so nothing to do about that. However, I guess Mirkwood is taking that back. Good to see that they are actually at war with each other. I was doubting that actually. So then we go to Thranduil's Halls instead. Arwen's party 7980, so that's 160 here. And I have some upgrades. Let's just do that, and we can get rid of all of these prisoners. That was not a lot we got from that, but a couple of of things we can sell. 10,000, that's just a day's worth. But we do have these noble mounts. I will get rid of a couple of those. I'm not even sure where we got those from. This is a good question. What are we going to do here? Could of course help out Erendir's army. And we need to get some cash. We could of course also go over here and loot a settlement. Good. That's not a lot there is there. Upgrading caps. We do know a lot though. That's 50 defenders, 50 militia. So that could be all right. Might just be stupid if we are taking Erebor at some time. Maybe these will not like us for having raided them. So could go down here instead. It's just not that much militia, but I guess we can take care of both of them. Let's force them to give us their goods here. And I guess I will spare you for a village fight here. So I will be back when we are done. Alright, so we are done here. No casualties, of course. We got a couple of upgrades. A little bit of renown. What's not to like? Let's just take the prisoners and take a couple of this. That's worth something. A little horse here, we can always use that. So yeah, let's just take the food and move on. That was actually not, there's no orcs here, which was what I really wanted to fight. So yeah, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? We can go down here and see how it goes with the actual fight and maybe backstab the Gundabats if they are not successful here. How are we doing with this guy? I guess we will actually call him to our aid. And it costs 0. That's just lovely. Just to get him up here close to our vicinity. And here we go. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. But we are getting lower than 100k. That's a bit annoying here. Let's see, are they actually going in here? They are. So we could just wait and see how this battle goes. Still a lot of troops here. I thought there were actually more defenders. Wasn't there more defenders at some point? Okay. I guess Leogun is actually lost. They're not going to defend that. So question is, Arwen, when are you getting ready? Soon-ish. Because that means I want to go to Erebor soon-ish too. Okay, so here comes the army for our castle. And we can't get Arwen involved yet, and this guy is very far away. Looks like there were just a guy up here trying to attack. Let's go together and attack this guy. Alright, this is going to be a fight that you are welcome to watch here. Arwen, you can take care of those. So we have these guys in a shield wall down here. And hopefully this will be pretty easy. But one thing that's for sure is that we are going to get some loot from this. But guys, I would like to see some arrows loosened here. And some kills. Don't know, I could go down and annoy these wolf riders. Could stand in all horses against their wolves over there. But at least we're getting a lot of kills towards the infantry. Where did the wolves go? They're in here somewhere. Here they are. I just can't seem to one-shot them anymore. Neither the actual wolf or the wolf riders. Oh, it's because they have such good armor that we are going to get amazing loot in a minute. I haven't seen anything red yet, so that is a pleasure. A headshot does still give us a one-shot, though. That is formidable to see. Let's just move the riders over there somewhere. Okay, we have lost 2 of our cav here. There goes the wolf. There goes the rider. Do the enemy have any more troops left? I think they have a couple over there. Is he fleeing? Oh, what a shot. Guess that was it. 2 losses. I can live with that. Definitely. I will take this guy prisoner with a lot of his guys here. And I will definitely take a look at the loot. Let's take that, and let's take that. So we got a couple of fine orcish armors here that we can use to sell. So let's just look what is going on. Arwen, you still can't join us because you need, well, she needs well over 200. Don't know exactly what 40% of that is. Let's just take a look. Okay, now they brought 2 armies, so there is no way that we are going to keep that. No way, Jose. And what is going on here? Oh, that's because they were bound to Leoglint. So how can I get Arwen out of harm's way? That is a good question. Where is that guy? Okay, Dog Guldur is actually lost again. He's on his way there. So, okay, the War of the Ring is going a bit back and forth here. And we are losing that one in a second. Where is Arwen going? That is a good question. Arwen, I want you to get out of there. Where are you going now? I kind of feel like following her. Well, you can't go to Leoglint, so where are you going? And I can see, wow, those armies are right behind me. We are not going in a fight here, Arwen. Let's just, yeah, that's in here, parties. You, can't I set this to, why can't I change this? Okay, we need to get rid of the prisoners here, then we should be faster than these guys. So let's move out of harm's way, Arwen. Why is she going right in front of Leoglind? I can't. That is getting on my nerves. So, where are you going now? Just going back and forth. What is that? We can go towards this guy, at least. Don't know which units he has. Possibly some... Oh, Jesus. Now we need to get some food. Hopefully we can get... There's a long way to some food, right? And it has just been night. There's a long way over there. And a long way to Karas-Galadhorn. I'm very sorry. I feel like we're going to lose some soldiers here. Please just attack it. Just do as I say for once. Please. Attack it now. What about now? Come on, game. Come on. Jesus. Okay. Where the F can we get some food? We are going to have to raid this one. Yes, that might be the fastest way, but we're going to lose too many troops down there. Are there any? Might be this one then. Did he bring some food that we could use? No. And our morale is just going straight down to crap. Okay, let's just see how it goes. I'll be right back. Looks, yeah, now it happened. Owen was attacked, but we got down here without losing our soldiers. We spent so much money on getting Owen soldiers, so this is kind of depressing that she just, yeah, I don't know what to say. Stood there, but we didn't lose this one. That is impressive. Yeah. What happens if we only look at that? That's, oh, that hurts. We need a lot of money. Okay, so potentially there are money to be gained here. So 40,000, we're up a bit here. We need some food. So we can get rid of some of these. Okay. Now we have food at least. There are these big ass armies. We could just take all of this and give to this guy. All of that. Where is the button? Is it down here? Well, that is a lot of troops. Let's just get some of them. You only think he can have like 60. So let's talk to him. Oh no. Then let's get rid of some of these. Can't we do that? Well, we can have a couple of these back. And now I can't, because... Okay, I could do that. He's already over his limit. I thought he had room. That sucks. Okay, so he can't do anything with these, and I can't either. So we have to just get rid of those again. Kinda sucks, but that's just how it is. Should we just take the... Are we that broke that we have to take the arena here? We do get 1 to 4 for each, but guess we should go back towards our castle. I'm not sad that I didn't get involved, because we were never going to. I see, it's not us, it's actually Mirkwood that has taken it back. So nothing there. Could of course take care of some of this Dol Guldur crap here and loot those. I think we'll do that. Getting back our looted or wounded soldiers here. Winning back some party morale. That is going to be the plan. What a show this has been, right? Thought we were started out thinking we were going to take Erebor. Now there are even less soldiers at Erebor. And when we got into the game, we were just bobbing around here. But I will just spare you for this village fights, but I'll take a couple here and then we will be back. Alright, so we have just taken the trip down here through Dol Guldur and taken some raiding, and we are now a bit low on gold, so I will go towards these Rohan cities and trade off a bit here. Yeah, I'll just keep this guy in our party or army here, and hopefully he will upgrade his troops. Can we see that? We can actually see his troops. Looks like he still have a lot of recruits, but guess we will have to just keep an eye on them. He have 55 recruits now, so we will have to just keep an eye if they get upgraded whenever we have been in a fight. But yeah, we're spending a lot here still, but it's getting better when we compare it to the, what was it, 10,000 gold we were spending a day on our recruitment when we had Arwen. So here we just get a lifeline, and let's just see if there aren't some Dunlendon raiders here in the vicinity. There used to be a lot of them when they have a party. Not necessarily, but we could maybe go and see if there is a companion in here. As long as I don't right click on them, I think we are fine. I'm not going to take that one. Hopefully we'll find an elven companion at some point. Let's just see here. Who have we met before that is Wanderers? The Lord Grandmaster. Oh, that might be shit when we're in here. Okay, I'll just be back when it's done with crashing. Okay, we're back here. I think what we're going to do is focusing on the economy. So I will actually go towards Mordor and see if we can't get some fights with a singular parties. So this actually means I think we will just set this guy free for now, and hopefully he won't do anything stupid, but I hope he will upgrade some of his troops. I'm a bit afraid of him wandering around here where there are all of these Dunlenden raiders. But I just feel like we're too slow if we are not, if we are having him with us. So that's why I do this. Okay, Arwen has been released. So we can, when she recovers, take her in again. I will take this fight. 140 troops, that's too many not to raid. Wow, this is some field, huh? And wow, they're spawning a long way. So I'll just be pausing you guys until we can actually fight. Alright, I guess we are coming into a draw here. So let's just get some arrows away here. When 140 elves are shooting at 160 humans here. That is some green up there. That is amazing. And here we get some fleeing. Not a lot that gets to flee. All right, that was a good run there. It's just a bunch of crap. We can take just a bit here and leave the rest for the guys. We don't need money right away, but soon we are going to need some moolah. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get that. I would of course love some horses to improve our speed here, one would think, but Scrodo, why in the world do we want to spend money on horses when you have none? Well, we are going to need as much speed as we can here. So that is definitely one of the reasons. So question is, where are the Gondorian, or not the Gondorian, the Mordor armies? And next question is, how much loot are we going to get out of these guys? They spawn a long way away from us, so let's just pause until we can actually get into a fight. Alright, so you didn't see any of the fight, but I hope you live with that. I was hoping we got some good Gondor stuff, and we got some okay loot here. So let's just move on. I'm not going to take the silver ore here. Let's just leave it. Looks like we are in some need of food, or let's just see how much we consume each day. A lot of saves going on. I believe I at a time put the autosave a bit down. Okay, 13 a day. We could take care of Anders. Okay, here comes a big ass army. When are we done being? Come on. Right there. No. Jesus Christ. Okay. We will fight these guys to the last drop. Hopefully we'll get a big ass map. A big ass map, I said. And maybe we got it. We could have used our dwarven friend here. But okay, we are actually in a decent position, but I'm not sure that will ever be decent enough for us to take out 400 troops. Okay, they have a lot of cave trolls, I guess, since they are, I believe they had over 1,000 strength. So 55 cav, that is going to hurt. But looks like they're actually bringing their cav in first, so maybe we have a chance. I will sacrifice my cav for taking out theirs. Please just one-shot these stupid orcs. least it's Isengard wolves. They are not as good as... That's a witch. That was actually the Witch King. Good. So we got that guy down. But what I was saying is that I don't feel like the Isengard wolves are as good as the other wolves from... What is that? Underpat? Look like they're just walking right past me. Or no? That is some Harat dude trying to backstab me. Can you please just shoot that guy? Okay, so now it seems like we only have to care for their infantry, which is very close. Can we go back here? Can we bait them that way? Just remember, each of these cave trolls have 10. It counts for 10. Wow, he was fast. So maybe if we kill some of those and their strength goes down, they will actually flee. See a lot of enemy troops. They are just standing there. Can't see anything for the marks on top of their heads there. There's some green in there, but definitely also a lot of red. Could have used the infantry from that woven guy as aid here. Still 400 troops. What do we have? 30? That's not good. Well, I guess this will be another downfall to Squirrelian. However, I do feel like we did what we could here. Give them our best. Never going to kill, what, 400? Wow, okay. Was that just reinforcements coming in here? What the F was that? I thought we killed all the wolves. Apparently not. $103 damage, that's not enough to kill a wolf rider apparently. I feel like I'm just right outside one shot range here, but no more arrows. I have to kill 400 troops. There's like no way. I'm getting a little bit tilted here over this. I feel like there's not a lot going in our way. First we lose Arwen and then this crap. It just kind of feels a bit annoying. Come on. These stupid lances. We're getting just a little bit skills here. That's not even a lot. That is just a joke actually. I was way too soon. Early. Can't even do any damage to these guys. Like he was on the back, sitting back to me. Well, okay. I will be back with an army, I guess. All right, so I am just gathering troops here in Rivendell, and I have called Arwen over here so she can also gather troops. It would be awesome to just have her having 300 Rivendell troops, I guess. So it's a good question where she is and when she's coming. But I guess that, yeah, that would be good for us. Where should we go? We could take Erebor, as I have previously mentioned. That was actually my plan for this episode, but we never got to do it, as we lost Arwen right before I wanted to do it. So yeah, that has been a bit back and forth this episode. I guess with this economy, I will actually have to take the arena fight here and hopefully win. Let's just see. Okay, we have a butcher guy in here. Let me just see if I can't win this tournament with you here. And we get some potions. Okay, I can actually stake 10,000. I was not. That must be some perk I have gotten. So this really requires me to win here. I'm not doing any damage here. I need to just make the others fight it out, because this is just crap. Okay, so let's make the other teams go out. We just need one more team out here. So yeah, guess that we will bet on this guy to go out. So we are now 3 teams left. Jesus, I suck with these. Okay. Oh my god, these guys. Okay, finally our armor pays off here. Look at that. Okay. We don't have any more money, so we can't bet anything. Should we just put it all on black here? Guess we're doing it. This is horrible for us. Absolutely horrible. But I guess we're going to help our friend here defeat Aaron. Alright, so now we can tag team this guy at least. Alright, another victory here. Jesus, this is going to be hardcore. Okay, still just one-handed. That is definitely not our favorable weapon. Let's see if we can't get this guy in the back. Okay, now we can tag team this guy. Okay, is this the final up against our bowman here? Well, we need to win this, so let's do it, and we will get almost 60,000, I guess, plus some pauldrons. I just need to trust the kick here. Yeah. Trust the kick. And one more time. There we go. Very important. Very important. Alright, 60,000 gold and some Flower Knight pauldrons. That was very important, I guess. I just said that 500 times. Alright, we do have some... let's just do this. We could actually smelt that and use Arwen's smithing skill to do something here. Maybe that's also overreaching a bit, but yeah. Question is, when will Arwen be here? That is a huge if and when and why. Yes, not if, but at least when. Can't see. Can I see her on the map? No, she's probably just a figure. Let's see if we can't find some looters then. I cannot upgrade these guys, that would be way too costly. So yeah, I would love to just see Arwen here now. In the meantime, we will just take care of these like that. Back off, stranger. And the next one, and one of our sons here, children, I don't actually know which sex it is. Let's get some control and some vigor. And they are now 2 years of age. However, when is it? It's like 16, then they can start actually interacting with the map. So there's a long way. But they start with insane stats. So we would very much love to have them as our vassals or companions. Come on, Owen, so we can get out there and kill some Dunlendon raiders and get a lot of loot. And farm some money. Could of course always go and go down there and just go up here with her. Just takes so much time to travel. So would just love to leave her here. Yeah, there she comes. So now we will make an Arwen party, giving her nothing, but I will just... Why can't I do that? I want to reduce reduce her wages to that for now. But then I will go back here and start raiding some Dunlendon raiders, and I'll be right back. All right, we are down here in Rohan Lands, and we are trying to get some money here. So we are going to fight another what is that? Another settlement here, of course. Why did that just get stuck? So we are of course betting on ourselves here, while Arwen has recruited a lot. I thought I had actually set a limit for her spending, however that did not work out, so she has just been spending a lot of gold on my account. However, she does have some soldiers now, and that of course will get us to be able to get to take Erebor at some time. However, it is not now. I will just be spending all of my money here, and hopefully it will pay off so I can win all of it back here. All right, this guy is just winning a lot for us. Who is that guy with the shiny armor? Well, he is definitely trying to shoot us now with his crossbow. Let's shoot back. Never heard of that guy, but what a win here. And we got 8 crossbow skill. What are we going to fight with here? Oh, this is not exactly what we wanted. However, it is just a bowman here, and he got absolutely wrecked. So we take the money back here, 76,000 and a bad helmet. So yeah, that was good. Let's see if we can't sell some of this stuff. I haven't found some Dunland Raiders that I can actually kill, so this is just what we have found. All right, sure, I will have to farm some more money here. Guess I will actually make this episode a bit longer. I feel like playing some more. I've not had enough yet. So let's farm some money here, and here are some Dunlandian Raiders. Let's just get those in here so we get some upgrades as well. Now look at that. That is some marshes here for you. And enemy is coming, and we have the high ground here, and you know what we say about the high ground. That is for the knowing. Still have a couple of cav here, but not something impressive. But this is going to be impressive. Here are the bows being here, and I guess we should also soon-ish be level 272 bows, which is the max, and hopefully that will make us able to one-shot all of these guys that we haven't been able to one-shot. Holy moly, they got absolutely crapped upon, so that was lovely. And let's just take all of this loot, and we can go towards Edoras here. However, we are not that fast, but hopefully we'll find some more Dunlandian Raiders that we can take out. We have a lot of upgrades, but we are not going to upgrade yet. Let's just get rid of all of this. And wow, these are very expensive, so let's just leave the horse lords with their horses. We're not going to take that one. Let's move on. Hopefully we will find an elf at some point. Wow, here we go. Here is a couple of large Dunlandian parties. Wow, they are a long way, so I'll just put you guys on pause. All right, we have taken these guys out, so we are moving towards the next party that was just right ahead of us. Look at that. 134 here, and we can just take them right into Oldberg. On my command. Hopefully these are fit. No, they're just as far ahead as the others were. So let's just take the fight to them while our guys are moving towards them. Just send the riders back. Alright, so they are coming right here. If we can't get a couple of arrows in here. Guess I will take some damage if they hit me when I ride towards them, as I guess the speed will stack up. Well, it is a bit unprecise, this. But the horse is very, very fast. So they seem to have trouble hitting me as well. Or not. I said that too fast, didn't I? Was that the hit? Farming is some two-handed here, but now let's just be careful. I have got what I came for, a couple of kills. So let's leave the rest for our Rivendell recruits here. Should actually also be focusing on maxing out my athletics. But I have been fighting in some tournaments that of course gives me some athletics. Good. That was this fight. Let's take all of these and all of that and move on here. Let's see, we have limited elven spending, however. Alright, so Arwen's party is still spending a lot. So we kind of need to keep up with that. I believe I did limit her, as I said, but doesn't quite seem to work. Party is here. Look at that. It just keeps setting it to unlimited. Here we go, and I can't change that either. Well, she's going to pay with her units when we get up to Erebor. What I am afraid of is, of course, that she's going to go this way up when we are calling for her. That could definitely be problematic. Let's see here. Can we find a tournament? Not right now. Look at that. It just goes straight up, doesn't it? Until she gets all of her troops, apparently. We got a bit to riding. And I would like to have party speed, that's for sure. %, that's not a lot, but I guess it stacks up. Let's see here. All right, we can actually recruit that one. I love to have the wolves with us. They do have good stats.
What is it, stranger?
And when he only costs 7 dinars, that's a gift here. And did we sell all our looters? We did. Let's just see his stat line. Could, of course, use him as a caravaneer. Let's just check him out here. Okay, he's actually horrible. So what's going on now? We got a crash. Well, guys, I take that as a sign. I was saying that I was going to play a bit more, but I just can't be asked with these crashes. So hopefully you enjoyed the episode. It has been with a lot of pauses and back and forth, but we did get some action. And yeah, that said, I will see you guys next time.